What's going on? You know who it is. It's your boy Tinie Tempah, and you are watching Fader TV.
Okay, so we were listening to some new music before
you
got on camera, and I was just curious, since you're working with Pharrell, if you could kind of talk about like some of the work that he's done that has really inspired you or inspired your work.
Yeah, definitely. I would say my favorite was like Lap Dance, which is like, for me, I reckon a modern day classic. I really like the fact that they had kind of like live influence within their music, which wasn't considered very hip-hop for a very, very long time. It was almost like they found the perfect equilibrium between rock and hip-hop. So they were catering to the white kids who wanted to mosh out and get dirty, and then they were catering to the black kids who wanted to be cool and have clean trainers. And I think that was amazing, and I think Lap Dance was one of those songs. You know, they've had a very, very long career, and apparently over the past 3 years all they've been doing is touring. So yeah, I definitely salute them, and working with Pharrell, it's been a pleasure, still is a pleasure. We basically met in Australia, which was amazing. Like we was out there on a festival run, and I've been a big fan of Pharrell and NERD and what they represent for years and years and years, and so it was an honor to meet him. He was so down to earth, so cool. We kind of spoke about it like musicians always do. Hey, we gotta get in the studio, man. You know what it's like. But then it actually happened. So I was in Miami with Pharrell for 2 days, sort of trying to make something incredible. And yeah, we're nearly there. We just got to get back in the studio, finish off the last bits, and we're done.
Is there a music scene right now that you're really excited about?
Yes, there is, and it's called dubstep. I remember sort of going to my first dubstep rave in London, and it was one of those things. Like, I like to dress up everywhere I go, but you know, I'm used to that whole kind of West End bougie sort of vibe. You stand and you stand in the line for about 20 hours, and then they tell you can't get in, and you're like, come on, please. Then they let you in. So with this warehouse party I went to, it was just kids dressed how they wanted to, expressing themselves. They got in, they got sweaty, they got dirty. I saw some of the hottest girls at these warehouse parties just jumping around, not really caring about anything in the world, and it was all to dubstep, and that's when I kind of fell in love with it. And you know how from when your main melody is actually bass, like it's basically just all bass. Like, I love it. You can't go wrong. If you just want to have a piss about and have a crazy night, a dubstep rave is the best place to go to.
Yeah. And how about in New York? You're only here for another day, or?
I want to do other stuff now, like, do you get what I mean? Because I always come here and end up just buying tons and tons more clothes, and I don't need any more clothes than I have now, believe me. So yeah, I'm gonna kind of look around. I've got family that stay out here, so I'm gonna be a good family member and see them and hang out with them, and maybe just see a little bit of out in New York as well, because it's huge, right? You've got Queens, which I've never been to, and you've got like Harlem. Yeah, I'm gonna check all of that out definitely before I go.